about now? There it is. We're doing the Minecraft. Fading into the background ever so slightly. Al, Day, hope you're both doing well. Here's where we stand on our crystal room wall. It's a lot of concrete. But okay, so this is Hudson's shulker, but I guess we don't really care about that anymore because we have limitless shulkers now. That's a weird. I've never been in that stage before. Big Dabble Day. Yeah, I had a little bit of time after work. I was able to put in a little bit of work on the update, get some things squared away. I think we're on the right track here with this update. It's looking good. Okay, and then I'm gonna need more ink than this. I need a lot more ink than this, aren't I? I'm gonna go find some ink. So I think I already took the ink that Day left me. Popples. You're already doing some ridiculous stuff with the update, and it's not even out yet. The nerve of this guy. Absolute nerve. You put looting on a trident? I don't even know. I mean, yes, that was the whole point, wasn't it? Yeah, like there were a few like legitimate errors that that you guys found, which is super nice, because that saves a whole version, a whole patch version. You did. That was a really cool one. So the original idea was like when you pop out of a portal, give. Oh geez, here comes the trident. Give whatever's flying out a little bit of extra velocity so that they kind of pop out at speed. That's like, all right, that's cool. Yeah, that makes sense. But when you chain portals together indefinitely, then it becomes a bit of an issue. All right, we got 63 ink sacks. I need one more to make 16 stacks of concrete in a beautiful shade of gray. Yeah, the video, I saw that. That was really cool looking. Okay, there we go. So I finally added a new feature to the skeleton farm down here. The Ultra update. Some good ideas for Hovercat goes to the grocery store. That's gonna be a good level. I can feel it in my bones. Speaking of bones. All right, so new feature in down here is the concrete, little concrete factory here, so that while I'm making concrete, I don't have to sit there and just make concrete. Like, I can also have something good happening. Like actual production of resources. Amazing. Okay, make 2 stacks of gray dye, and that should make us 16 stacks of concrete powder. And then here's what we do next is, well, first we get rid of the bones. Excess bones can go away. Let's just do 8 for now. Oh wait, I guess we do need some actual, whoops, some actual concrete before we can do this. So let's see here. Like easy ultra, since you just hit the wind, you go faster. Yeah, I am still on the fence about the wind graphics because I feel like they might be too opaque. Like I might need to lighten the color a bit so it fades into the background more, or just make less particles. Okay, so now I got a little bit of concrete. Let's put 4 there. Boom. So now I can walk right up next to it. And basically, you can notice in the lower left, my concrete powder in my offhand, far left of my hotbar there, it keeps filling back up from that dropped powder, so I don't have to go into my inventory and restock for 4 stacks. It does, doesn't it? Entire level is just Dobstein in various fun ways. Now, I can't take credit for the revive wings. I saw that idea in a SMW hack years ago, not when I played. And it was a much simpler mechanic. You did see that hack? Because in SMW, it's just when you die, you just go straight down. Always straight down. So I feel like I've improved on the idea. Well, maybe not necessarily improved, but definitely iterated on the idea. We're doing something different. So there's something to that. I think it will be very interesting. Let's see here. Wind does affect it. For, so do what you will with that. Boom, XP. See? So now I'm building up XP while I'm making concrete. That is the plan here. But remember, you only have 1 second to hit revive wings. So you can't do much with it. But, like, fans or wind could block you from getting it. That kind of stuff. Oh, here's one really fun thing. In my professional opinion, it's really fun. Slow speed wind pointing up. I bet some of you guys might not have known this. So, for upwind, we're using the exact same rules that fans use. Fans are fast wind, by the way. We're adding slow wind and just calling it regular wind. But here's something. The slow wind is just the right speed that when you control your upward velocity, you can actually change between floating up and floating down. Can you rotate wind? Yes, with R. But already in Dabble Worlds today, before we added wind, back in just fans, if you hold down, you will fight the wind. And if you hold up or jump, you will go with the wind faster. And so slow wind going up, you can actually like tap down to maintain height. Which, on that point, I don't know if this would be actually useful, but you know how we've got like auto scroll triggers? We could conceivably have a global wind And that way you wouldn't have to place wind everywhere in the level. You could just be like, as soon as the screen scrolls to this point, turn on slow upward wind for the whole level until I turn it off. Am I missing some concrete? This keeps happening, and I don't know where it goes. Where? Like... It's like falling into solids some... Oh, it's down here. That was all of it. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. 6. Because this one's going to go on for a while. So I should probably claim my XP. But another thing is that, like, yeah, like when you put like a whole screen's worth of wind, it's just like there's a lot of pixels moving around, and it just doesn't look very good to me. So I want to come up with some way to improve on that a little bit. That's my to-do note above my head there to remind me that the concrete gets lost sometimes, and I need to figure out where it's going. But yeah, as soon as I realized that it was just the right speed for that, I immediately thought farewell. That one screen. Yeah, because I would only need like 4 triggers and then maybe a turn wind off trigger. Yeah, that's going to be the trick, though, is how to do a less busy graphic on that. Like, do I actually animate, like, some very tiny individual pixels? Is that fast enough? Fans in farewell. Wait, what? Gosh, we really do have a whole lot of Celeste stuff now. Yeah, I specifically made it so that fast wind, horizontal fast wind, it's just the same speed as your normal running speed. Which means that, like, you can't get faster than it unless there's something else, like you're using a yo-yo to go farther, or there's conveyor belts on the ground to help you go a little bit faster. Turtle! Oh, we're gonna have so much concrete after this. This is 16 stacks of concrete, which sounds like a lot. Yep, that's it. All right, cool, we got it. Claim our XP on the way out. There we go. It's a lot, but it's not enough. Wind is faster than conveyor belts. Yeah, that sounds right. The rules on wind, on horizontal wind, got really ugly really fast. Okay, it's dawn, so we can go. It's like vertical wind, I already had the basics. You built a thing. Where did you build a thing? I saw that you were on today. All right, here we go. This is what we're doing in Minecraft. We're just blocking it up. And then we can do cool stuff like decorate. But first we need the base structure. it does take a lot of space to build that kind of contraption, because that's not really what the engine is built for. Now, I mean, if you want to build something like that, you know, go for it. But just note, that is not why it's there. I think every vertical meter that we go up takes 2 stacks of concrete. So these 16 stacks are going to get us 8 blocks higher. So we will be about to the middle of the hallway. I'm running out of a stack every quarter turn, a little bit quicker than every quarter turn, because we're doing 2 blocks at a time. What thing did you build, Turtle? Oh, there's the Wandering Trader. Uh-huh. Oh, guys, I did end up, like, getting a... I'm not going to call it complete, but I mean, a technically working Unity project. Trying to avoid doing, like, full-on carbon copy of a tutorial or something, but just trying to learn the basic concepts of, like, okay, I can add things to the scene, I can create elements, I can delete elements. Because that's the basics, you know? That said, it seems like Unity would be an awful engine for like a retro style platformer like Dabble Worlds. Like, that's really not what it's built for. And it shows that that's not really what you want to do with it. Now I want to investigate how like the UI goes, like learning like UI stuff, because that's something that without fail, every time I start a big JavaScript game project, menus become the worst. It's like, I feel like I'm over-engineering at the beginning, but it turns out that, oh, well, that's not going to cover this feature. I need this and this and this and this. And I can do all of that very easily with HTML, which I could just throw on top of the game window. But I had a very good reason for not doing that for Dabble Worlds, which is I wanted the game to work exactly the same way in full screen mode. And if I do HTML elements for buttons and text on screen and stuff, it would look great as long as you're not in full screen. And as soon as you're in full screen, you just wouldn't see any of it because it's not part of the JavaScript canvas. So I have to like manually draw everything to the screen. RenPy. Oh, I've done some Python. Well, I did Pygame long ago. Like 2009 probably was the last time I touched that. Dobbs Quest visual novel. Oh. The problem with doing a visual novel game is it's all content. And I feel like one of my favorite parts of building a game is building the engine. I like the process of like doing physics calculations and thinking about like, ooh, what if every sprite had a mass? And then we could do collisions like procedurally and stuff. Wouldn't that be neato? This will probably get replaced with white later. Don't worry about it for now. Hey, we made it up to the floor. I like how none of this is functional. It's just going to be a big, vast room whose purpose is to be big and vast. That's right. As long as we're running on more than one core. That's the key thing. That's the core issue. It's functional. Aesthetics is a function. Thing is, I still need to make like a villager breeder. And then a villager curing station. I want to do all that jazz, you know? A breeding station. Well, because the super nice thing is, I just need a ton of potions and golden apples. Potions should be, for the most part, pretty easy. Oh, that's it. Wow, we're out already. Well, that was 16 stacks of concrete, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. But on the plus side now, we do, in fact, have this. That's pretty good. That's not bad. I want it to be a lot darker, so I'm going to probably do a lot of tinted glass or something. Does not... Oh, yes, because as we discussed in that dev stream, if you are changing the orientation of a portal, like going from horizontal to vertical, then you go back to a set velocity. You don't maintain your velocity anymore. Let's see here. What do we need for a villager breeder? I mean, I guess we need villagers. Right? There's that. Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's see here. Now, is this room going to be something you pass through, like with a, or is it more just going to be like you observe the room? Like, are we actually going to transfer through it into different hallways? Hey, Theron. So we got to figure out where this villager breeder is going to go. I'm leaning towards going down a floor. You know, like something like right in here or something. So for that, we're gonna need a couple villagers. Just a couple to start with, right? I know just the place. I still don't know what Turtle built. Like, I saw this building, but that was from a long time ago. So I don't think that was from today. Looking around, and I've seen this building, but I don't... Maybe this building wasn't complete? Let's take a look. Ah! This was the meme museum that we heard about last time. I especially enjoy the glass cases. Upwind doesn't push you up fast like it does sideways. It's more that gravity is counteracting your upwind. That's a big problem there. All right. Let's see. So there's still only 2 villagers in here. All right, who wants to go on a journey? Nobody. We just need some bread. I think 12 bread is enough, right? Gravity exists? What? Believe it or not. They're getting green sparkles over there. Why are they getting green sparkles? It's for their own safety, Dupu. You two, ensure the continuation of your race. Go on. We're gonna need boats. Let's see. You know what? I don't think we need this Fletcher anymore. I don't think we need either Fletcher anymore. Now that I think about it. I mean, I'd rather there be a child. Excellent. All right. Now we can begin the child extraction. This is gonna be rough. I guarantee it. All right, go on out. Go on out. Come on. No. Oh, you're gonna make this difficult. You're gonna make this difficult, aren't you? All right, buddy. Come on now. All right. Can you just fit through there? Yeah, you can. Good. All right. Let's go on a journey. Come, child. Oh! Now I see what was built. Oh, I gotta be careful. Okay. I'm realizing this is gonna be an issue. We have to get across the path blocks. Oh, that's very nice, turtle. Oh, that looks so much better. Oh, yeah. I mean, it definitely gives a prison vibe, but you know what? I guess that's okay. Does look good. Much better than that exposed floating death pit. Yeah. Although it did prove somewhat useful during the raid. We'll figure it out. Okay, this is gonna be an issue. I don't think... Yeah, they can't suffocate in leaves, right? Oh, geez, there's our beacon way over there. Okay. Well, well, well. Now we have to have an idea. Minecart, maybe, maybe. You know what? I do have an absolutely ridiculous amount of rails from when I was bringing the shulker home. Like a shulker box full of rails. Not a whole lot of... Oh, you know what? I do know where those are, though. I do have some powered rails in here. 5 of them. Huh. Okay, okay. That's fine. A little bit of gold. A little bit of stick. A little bit of redstone. There we go. Powered rail. And a little bit of torch. Let's see if we can do this before nightfall. That's right, that's right. And a minecart. Okay. New problem. Wait. I think... Not 100% sure. Ah, ha ha. And now, Okay, well that's something though. Oh, hang on. Hold on. Ah, ha. The storage room. Okay, you know what? Let's get him in there to start with. Get him out of the elements. There we go. Okay. This is good. There we go. And we'll get another one in there too. And we'll work on elevating them in a little bit. Might not even need the rails. I think a good soul sand elevator would probably do just the trick here. Now, I will admit that I do love a good rail line. However, it needs to be a temporary rail line, which is kind of a pain because then you have to tear it all down later. And that's not something we want to do. All right, but now we need another child. All right, who among you will do service to your town? There was some wheat up here. Don't need this much. Should just be 12. Okay. You guys are off the hook. You guys. Aha, here we go. Do we have another fence? We do. All right, cool. You and you. Yeah, you guys are friends. Maybe more than friends. Could love bloom, even in a trading hall. Give him a little space. Best friends. I was hoping to find just enough wood, but I wouldn't have to break some oak. But alas. Oh, wait, did I hear something? Well, well. Looks like you guys are friendlier than we would have thought. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get in. Get in. Good job. Quick, now capture their child. Oh, you know it. You know it, Al. Now we need a fresh new day with which to remove the child. To rehouse it. Yeah, they don't have like big heads. Like every other animal in Minecraft, they resize the head to be like full adult size head, tiny body. And then for villagers, they just didn't. It was like, no. No. Come, young one. Your place in my empire will be of great honor. You are invaluable to powering my engine of progress. You will be fathers of many. From you shall spring a new generation. The undead will pour forth. It's gonna get a little weird. I do need to check proper distances on curing villagers, keeping them separate. Like if I just go all in a line, if I just put a bunch of villagers, you know what? I could test in creative, actually. Zombie villager groans. It's not anything I should worry about, right? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. You seek to defeat me? I shall protect you, child. No, I didn't want to trade with you. You two will get to know each other in time. This is gonna take so much concrete to fill up. All right. So, let's do some experimenting in creative. I don't have a mod for dealing with like tick speed for like curing villagers. This is the kind of thing I want to do at the base of the thing of the big cylindrical room. Is do one of these with stained glass. Get kind of a fog effect going. I think that will look really neat. Look at all these mock-ups here. So look at this. I'm gonna do something like this for just some like cool little sci-fi lights. I know, right? Like the illusion is really, really good. All right. Villagers. Villager testing. Let's see. First test. Is with trapdoors. Cool. And then, well, actually, why not even? Okay. All right. Is this enough room? Oh, that looks promising. Takes a while. That does take a bit. Now, in this case, we're actually going to have a regular zombie on one end. I could probably just lead a regular zombie around like that. That would make it faster to deal with them. Okay, can you just... Jeez. Okay. Now we need... But I want to have them in a position where I can trade with them still. This is gonna be a long line of them. Trades from above. Oh geez, like on a little tightrope. No, I want to have nice, neat hallways of these guys with like, you know, just like all of one type of villager that I need. Oh, that's another thing I need to check. While we're doing this one check. I think this takes like 5 minutes for these guys to heal up. So the thing I want to check on these guys is, hey, after 5 minutes, are you going to just immediately start reinfecting each other? Or if I manage to apple you all in one line, all quickly, are you going to be okay with that? That's the question. That's the big question. The next question is... can we do... Where can we set the job blocks? Like, can we set it right there? Let's do barrels. Like, do you guys have access to these barrels? I believe so. Yeah, look at that. They all got trades. Okay. Oh, sorry. That my mistake. Oh, right. You only sell. Oh, right. All of you guys are only going to sell fish. Okay, barrel was a bad choice. In retrospect. Alright, cartographers. Hey, cartographers. You guys are cartographers, right? No. How about now? Not cartographing at all. Okay, what if... Uh-oh. That doesn't bode well. Wait. No? They don't seem to care. Oh no. What GermDub just posted in Dabbleworld's Discord? Oh jeez. I mean, they look like they're kind of trying to go for him. They're just not. Alright, what did GermDub post in the Dabbleworld? Oh, there's another 2. Okay, they don't seem to be getting attacked. Oh wait, you finally took on a job. Okay. Well, there we go. That actually did it. But notably, that does not work. Oh, you can't. Okay, hang on. He can. Okay, the being on fire is a little bit of an issue. Where'd you get a shovel from? And you're still... Okay, there's 2... Oh, no, there's another one. Oh, I see what you... Okay. Yeah, you guys can't even see the zombies. It's fine. Okay, I need to see if this guy can restock. You guys can't see those zombies. Okay, so that works. Zombie on a piston? Maybe. See, that's gonna be an interesting thing in that I still need to figure out the design for this. All right, have you restocked yet? No. All right, I'm gonna let the day-night cycle continue. I think around noon, maybe. You know what? While we wait, you know what I need to do? I need to play Al's new level. So how about that? Suddenly, suddenly Dabbleworld stream. I like the color. Ooh. Okay. We're just yo-yoing. Oh, gotta go neutral. I'm double gaming. Okay, that sounded like somebody restocking. Sounds like a lot of restocking going on in there. Oh, no. You got me. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do there. Just a quick playthrough of Al's new level to make sure I'm up to date on all the latest dabbling. And I'm waiting for these zombies to get cured anyway. Oh geez, oh geez. Beat Charleston. No. Oh. 2, 3. Nice. Oh geez, okay. Hudson.
U and F.
Oh wow, the alert music goes straight into it. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Maybe someday we'll try it. Okay, did this work? Hudson, let me know when you're all added out. Okay, he restocked. He restocked, so that does work. I would say my next question would be, can he restock like this? I would assume so. That's true. I guess the question is it because, like, are they doing some weird stuff like claiming diagonal spots? What's going on? Is it because of the zombie mess going on over here? In which case, gone. Stop jittering. There are no zombies. Like, they're doing the work, they've got the work noises going on. All right. We'll give it a bit. We'll give it a bit. Like, it's definitely working to some degree. Let's try a fresh set over here. Farmer. No, wait. Composter. Dang it. This is going well. Farmer. 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 Hey, you. Give me all the bread you sell. You too. Okay. So the 2 on the left, and then these 2 on the left are also out. So they can, like, if they can claim a job, I'm pretty sure that means they can restock, but maybe not. What all do we need? Let's consider that. In our grand villager setup, what all do we... Look, listen. They did it. He restocked. This works. He restocked. This guy also restocked. Okay, that's it. Cool. So this setup can work. Gracie, do you need to go out? You can't tell me you need to go out. You're a dog. Is it about that time? Seems like not the right time. What's that? Okay, I'll give her a minute. Let's see if she really wants to go. Now she's kind of looking at me. Maybe she's just itchy. All right. Let's look up Minecraft trading. Give me a list of all the trading villagers. Okay. Armorer, butcher, cartographer, cleric, farmer, fisherman, fletcher, leatherworker, librarian, mason, shepherd, toolsmith, weaponsmith. All right. For planning out this trading hall, I'm thinking librarian is special. Librarian needs to be its own special place because, like, we don't need the same throughput. We need specific villagers. It's like, I'm not going to need, like, 30 copies of what's a good one? What's a good thing to say? 30 copies of whatever enchanting book. 30 copies of Blast Protection 4. I need to have one villager that has, like, all major enchantments available. Like, I need a villager with Unbreaking 3 because, like, what is the cutoff for book trades? 12 trades. Like, 12 copies of Unbreaking 3 in one shopping trip is probably plenty. But I'm going to need a specific, I need one Unbreaking 3 villager, one whatever. And so that's going to be annoying. Yeah, that does seem higher than you'd expect, but I guess I've never tried to buy more than, like, 2 of a single type of book at a time. So, a lot of these I'm not going to need a ton of. Like, looking at the trades on these. Armorer for buying excess coal. That could be useful once we get a good wither farm going. But that's just buying things for emeralds. Like, honestly, what we're going to wind up doing is getting stonemasons to buy stone off of us at 1 stone per emerald. Like, that's what we can do, right? Like, if I trade a villager, yeah, okay, Gracie's okay. Or if I cure a mason 5 times, then we're getting cheap prices. Well, that one, not that one. Yeah, like if our only concern is I want to get emeralds, Yeah, here we go. 20 stone. Cure him 5 times. And full double chest of gravel. Nice, Hudson. That will come in handy. I mean, hopefully one day Piglin Farm comes online for trading, the bartering hall. And then we just get infinite obsidian and gravel and all that good stuff. So yeah, the main thing here is that, like, we're not, like, our process for getting emeralds will just be masons. Masons will buy, what will a mason buy? A mason will buy a stone 16 times. That's pretty good. So that means 4 masons, once we're fully traded, they will get us a stack of emeralds in exchange for a stack of stone. There's regular gravel in the Nether. That's a thing. It's all over the place. Maybe there used to be more of it until the piglins started hogging it. So these guys are going to be our main source of emeralds. Just a ton of those lined up. Everybody else is purely for buying. In which case, who are we buying from? Armorer. Yeah. A few armorers that are all cured up. Actually, you know what? We'll likely not have them all in a row like this. Like we'll likely have like a couple of armorers, a couple of toolsmiths, a couple of et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know? Hogging it. Very nice. Butchers will sell us some cooked food. I guess that's not super useful. We have cooked chicken. We're getting cooked chicken for free. All right, we don't need any butchers. All right, let's make a list. It's not the first time I've made this exact list. All right. 2 armorers. No butchers. Cartographers. Actually, yeah, we might want those. They do sell the globe banner pattern. Possible make positive trades with bookshelves. That's a good point. Then it's just buy bookshelves, break, sell books. But, here's the question though. That's work, isn't it? Like with stone, it's like we should be getting stone for free just as a byproduct of mining things. But maybe not. It's like paper is pretty easy. Don't really have to do much of anything for an emerald. Let's see, like cartographers will buy 16 paper. And if we get that trade down really low, then that 24 paper becomes 1, maybe 2 paper. 2 pages of paper. Infinite knowledge. So maybe, all right, we'll have, the idea though is we're gonna basically be having one hall, which is our emerald production, in which we have a bunch of villagers that have been cured a maximum number of times, so that we're getting a stack of emeralds very quickly for a stack of cheap items like paper or stone. Oh, there's another infinite. There's another infinite right there. Is that cartographers will buy glass panes. But you can craft glass panes from the glass you buy from librarians. Clerics, we do need lots of clerics because we're going to be buying a ton of redstone, lapis, and glowstone from them. Like that could become our primary source of redstone. We can't get the redstone any cheaper. We can't even get the lapis any cheaper. the emerald for glowstone trade is the only one we could actually make better, and it's not that much better. But we'll take it, I guess. But yeah, so that's you can buy 24 redstone for 12 emeralds. So you can double your emerald investment, but you need like 2.5 clerics to get a full stack of redstone. So we'll need a lot of those so that we can like trade those stacks and stacks of emeralds for stacks and stacks of redstone. That'll be very nice. Farmers. I don't know. Like, I could see us having a farmer for like getting golden carrots or something. Like, that would be a good source of food because it'd be very easy. We don't have to breed cows or process the beef in any way. It's just you drop off a stack of emeralds, you get a few stacks of golden carrots, and those are decent. They're more effective as a combat food because of the high saturation, but the hunger amount is not great. But it's very good for keeping your health up in the middle of combat. So I mean, maybe a farmer. Like, I think one farmer will probably be enough, and that also gets us melons if we want healing potions, which could actually be useful for spamming against the wither. So that's an idea. Fisherman. What can we buy from a fisherman? Oh, okay. There is one thing that could be useful to buy from a fisherman. Bucket of cod. Why is that useful to buy, you might ask? Well, it boils down to because that can be dispensed from a dispenser in order to place it in a wither rose farm for the wither fight. It's so dumb. Okay, so that is something that we would be doing in bulk very rarely. Like, the chickens seem much easier. Like, throw a few shulker boxes. Guys, you know what's possible to do that we've never really bothered with? Now that we have, like, a lot of shulker boxes available, we've got cases in our world. We're going to go back to multiplayer. I think we're done with... There's Hudson. Oh, look. One of them is grown now. Not in the right place, but he's grown. Hello, Hudson. So we have that chicken farm in the villager trading hall, which I've just stuck like an extra chest under it to fill with eggs for wither purposes. What you can do instead is have a shulker box there that loads up with eggs, and when it's full, a comparator reads that it's full, breaks it with a piston, and then subsequently dispenses an empty shulker box to replace it. So instead of building up a backup one chest of eggs, you can build up a backup chest of shulkers of eggs to have like 30 times as many eggs stored up for wither purposes. In addition, I don't know if this would be super useful, but you could conceivably set up a machine above a dedicated wither fighting zone that you just fill a chest up with your shulker eggs, and then it auto dispenses them, empties the shulker boxes, puts the shulker boxes in a different chest somewhere else. It would basically be a limited chicken bomb. Like, I'm trying to think, like, oh, with all that work, why not just dispense the eggs whenever they're laid? So, well, that goes unchecked for a while. we leave that going for like 5 hours, and we're just gonna have nothing but chickens in our town. 32 diamond. You know what? That is. Wait. That's less than expected, right? Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, with Fortune 3, you're supposed to get like 2.5 times the draw. You can put a hopper underneath it to collect the broken shulkers. But honestly, Theron, who cares if the shulkers despawn now? We're in that kind of end game right here. Ow. We are approaching like a pretty nice in-game tier farm set. Well, it's not a mega base, let's be clear. Like there are tiers. This is definitely further in the game than I've ever gotten. All right, so how's this? Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh, look at all these yummies. Nom. 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 Yeah, I'm saying that if a shulker despawns, like if a shulker box despawns, who cares now? Who cares? I've never been in a position where I didn't care if like I lost a shulker box, you know?
Now introducing KFC's new chicken bomb, an explosion of flavor that won't wither anytime soon, made with our 12 signature dyes and pigments.
The Colonel's new chicken bomb. Oh, I should probably sleep. You there. Let me go to bed. Okay. So. Oh, man. See, now that we have shulkers set up, it's like the main end game thing we do not have farming right now is, of course, wither skeletons, wither skulls, because it's just such a pain to clear out the nether to that degree. Hudson can attest. He and I did a lot of clearing, and we feel like we're not getting any better rates. Okay, so let's see here. Trading hall. Apparently we're not gonna. Oh wait, we were looking over the numbers here. Apparently that doesn't work. Unfortunately, charged creepers don't work on wither skeletons. I did consider that. I was like, this would actually be very doable, but no, can't do that. What else do we want to buy? I don't think there's anything we want to buy from a Fletcher. Leatherworker could give us saddles, but like honestly, we need that so rarely. Just put one up in the manual trading hall, not in a high yield trading hall. Librarian. Librarian is special case. We're gonna need a ton of librarians, all of very different types. You've heard it done. You know what? You know what? We're gonna find out. If it does, that changes everything. And also it means the wiki is wrong, which is not out of the question. The wiki is not very accurate in a lot of times. All right. Game rule. Don't do the daylight night cycle. Difficulty, easy. All right, give me creeper egg. Give me wither spawn. Give me Trident. Give me Channeling. Give me Thunderstorm. Give me Anvil. Oh yeah, it has to actually hit something. Nice. All right, this is gonna be a big boom. Okay. You and nope. I'm in creative mode. You can't fool me like that. All right, Bucko. Oh, the fire. How about that? That's fine. Okay. Now, how do I make you explode? Is there anything else he'll explode on? I don't think there is there? What? Does that... Wait, hang on. What? Does that work? Can you manually... Surely not. Oh, snap. That does, in fact, work. I had no idea. Does that work on regular creepers? No way. No way. This changes everything. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold the phone here. That's kind of a big deal. Yeah. That could have just been because it got killed. Like, honestly, that very much could have just been all that was. There's no way. Oh, well, you know what? Let's do this. Oh, Crying Obsidian glows. All right, let's see how many we get here. This is going to kill them. From the lightning strike, which I don't want. Oh, no. Okay. That might be close enough. Wow. Come on. Spawn a charge creeper. You know what? Yes. What is it? Create? No. Summon. Oh, there's some special. All right, hold on. Craft, summon, charged creeper. Okay, we'll try this. So that's an NBT. Is that? Oh, powered 1. There it is. Thank you, Hudson. Holy crap. I guess, you know what? It's probably because it's not getting, oh geez, the full blast. There we go. Show me. I got 1 skull. Okay, okay. That feels less like... Wow. What's going on here? Wait, there's a skull too. Wait, what? Only, wait, hang on. I had a lot in there, right? All right, 6. And just for good measure, I think we're just getting lucky. Wait, no, there was another one. Where are they going? Wait, hang on. Something's up with my inventory here. Right? All right, this time, all we have, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. Exactly 1 skull. They don't stack. No, they... Oh, yeah, maybe it's because of creative mode. But that, like, hang on. Look. If there were, in fact, more than 1 skull... Look, they stack. Are we just getting weird luck here? 1. Just 1. He dropped a skull. He dropped a skull. 2. Maybe it's only 1 per explosion. Oh my gosh, I think that's it. I think we've cracked the code. Yeah, it's... I think that's gotta be what the reason is. I'm at 3. I'm at 4. Okay. Whoa. This is not on the wiki. Gosh, the Minecraft wiki sucks. Admittedly, the rules change a lot. This is big, though. We are smarter than the wiki. Okay, I understand why I get why they would want to this is not an AFK kind of farm. You got that from a YouTube video. Like, this is obviously not the top tier, like, best, you know, the fast, here is how you can get the most number of Wither Skulls. What are you even doing? What are you even doing? I will light you on fire. I had no idea you could just, like... So I can just, like, swoop by and... You know what? That's going to make it a lot easier to get those mob heads that I've been working on. Because normally the idea is, like, if I get too close and then I kind of wimp out of the way, it's like, oh, nope, you didn't get... You got too far away and he stopped exploding. It's like, that's not what I want. Oh, this does change things. What can we do with this information? I mean, that is super useful, though. Huh. Okay. Where is the closest fortress? It's, like, not super far away. Okay, in the Nether, you go in the portal, and then it's like across the soul sand towards the frog light farm, right? Maybe not, maybe a different way. Yeah, that's the thing. Here is what you've got to do is you've got to have a creeper farm ready to go in the overworld near a fortress portal. What you have to do is you have to have creepers like in I would say in like multiple bays, trapdoor bays, set up so that as soon as the storm comes, you rush out over there, because storms are fairly rare. Like, you could be playing for hours without a storm easily. You rush over to your creeper farm, it loads up the creepers in the bays. Like, maybe you get the creepers ready in advance and name them so they don't despawn. And then you just go down the line. Thunderstrike, 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 Thunderstrike. You don't even need that, honestly, since there's lightning rods. So you could rely on lightning rods and pistons to activate, deactivate lightning rods instead. You get all those set up, and then boom, you've got your charged creepers ready. They're named. They're not going to despawn. They're loaded in the chamber. Then... you send those through you treat these carefully because they are one-hit kill even with armor. And you send them through a special portal just for them that kind of takes them again to a setup. You know, for all you maker types, for the Mario Maker types, we've got the nice. Sorry, yeah, there's windows on that side. You know, like the versus levels have these setups where like one player can get into one slot and then it like invisible blocks above them, so it kind of makes sure that everybody has one lane only. You do something like that with creepers where like the creepers get pushed along a chute, they drop down. I know you do. They drop down and trigger a tripwire which closes a trapdoor behind them, making sure that the next creeper goes straight over onto the next one. Kind of just push them along the line and then just floom, 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 closes them up. Each creeper then goes into an obsidian chamber, I guess, because you want this to be nice and safe. Then you've got the issue with now you actually have to get the wither skeletons over. But you only need one. You've got a guaranteed skull for every wither skeleton at this point. So you bring one over and you lead him into an active bay somehow. I don't know the details of that. And then as soon as he's close enough, because you want to make sure you one-shot him with the, you want to make sure he gets one shot with the creeper. You lead him in, you flint and steel, and then you trapdoor away, because you want to get out of there. And then, like, that's it. That's a skull right there. A guaranteed skull. If it weren't for the fact that it was limited to one skull per charged creeper, that could make this a lot more viable. As it stands, that's an awful lot of work. And you're waiting on storms. But it's work that you're not doing while, like, running around, like, dodging blazes and, like, waiting for more wither skeletons to spawn. It increases your drop rate by 40, by a factor of 40. That's pretty good. Is it time, Gracie? All right, now it's time. Gracie needs to go out. Current drop rate with a Fortune 3, like a top tier sword, 2.5%. Right? Is that it? Is that right? 2.5%? Hang on. Wither skeleton head drop rate. Oh, 5.5%. Ooh. Okay, 1 out of 20. Sure doesn't feel like 1 out of 20. All right, I'll be right back. Very mysterious entity. It's haunting me from outside my window. Beautiful. It's like you still have to grab all the wither skeletons. Like, not as many. There might be alleys. There he goes. Okay, we need to get those villagers. They need a place to sleep. Light blue. Oh yeah, these are all full. Super full. Like this. And yet the shears are still going. It's just the wool, it just has nowhere to go. Oh, that one's actually not all the way full, but it's almost full. It's hard for me to say whether the charge creeper method is going to be worth it, but it doesn't feel like that much less work. Like in its current state, it is kill 18 wither skeletons with a good sword versus build this massive contraption, wait for a thunderstorm. Carefully navigate with the charged creeper. I don't know. It feels a little bit rough there. Where am I going to put this trading hall here? Got this level. Have a nice room over here. Yeah, it's rough to say, because I mean, it's like the alternative to either of them is a regular old wither skeleton farm, but that just means clearing out a butt ton of land. Iron farm's got to be somewhere too. Oh, you know what would be a really good idea for a villager farm? Is one that we can, like, make a request. Oh, I've got an idea. I've got a pretty cool idea, I think. Okay. I don't remember the exact details of how villager farms work, but the basics boil down to the villagers are farmers, so they're going to be collecting their own bread. They've got their own inventory. They're going to be making their own food. And there's a bed that they feel should be accessible due to trapdoors, but is not. And so they will make a baby villager to occupy that bed. The baby villager will walk over towards it, but fall into the trapdoors and be swept away to whatever system far away. So that's cool and all. But if you leave that running, then I'm going to have like 100 villagers when I come back, like hours. Well, not really, but like that's too many villagers. I want a way of saying like, hey, I need 5 villagers created for this project. And then once it reaches 5, they stop. And I think one easy way to do that, well, let's not say easy. Let's have a dropper and a comparator. And I fill up the dropper with a number of items equal to how many villagers I want. Tripwire detects the baby villager passing through as it goes through the trapdoor, and it dispenses one of those junk items. Once it reaches 0, the comparator sends a message, because it's measuring how much is left in the dropper, and once it hits a certain threshold, it like locks that door, or maybe even pistons to make sure it's solid blocks. to make sure that no more villagers can go this way. I think that's a cool idea. I don't think I've ever seen that done before. Every villager farm I've seen is always like basically just indefinite villager production. Like it just keeps going forever and ever. But I think that would be a really cool system. I don't know how to do that. I've never seen that done. Enjoy your lurk, Hudson. And your homework, for that matter. Okay, so this is technically the end of the hallway room. This is like the hallway elevator room. And then we move into the next chunk. This chunk will be the villager farm setup area. He's doing the lurk. Okay, there we go. Right to there. Okay, ground is at the correct height. I'm excited to see what kind of terrible monstrosity you come up with, Popples. Okay, so right now I cannot reach this, so this is the height I will aim for, is just barely. So 1, 2, 3 up. So we'll go with, after we put the ceiling in, it'll be five blocks high. I think this is a decent idea for a villager breeder, as long as I can figure out the exact mechanics of how it's supposed to work. Like with the bed positioning and all that jazz. Because that I have not done. And we'll do a nice, like, we're going to do a one chunk room for the setup. I'm going to try and keep everything in a chunk grid. I don't know if I've mentioned that before with this base. But I really like the idea of everything being grid aligned. But this farm presumably should not take up a full chunk. So what we're gonna do is have some extra areas for like controls and storage and just nice little decoration, room to breathe. Ah yes, the dream block jump, as it were. Actually, I'm trying to think if that should be particularly tight, because there's still coyote time available. Like, I think, in theory... it should give you a few frames of leeway to make that kind of maneuver. Like, even though you've already gone off the ground. Ah, I see. Well, we'll see what you manage to come up with to make that work. Okay, now I got too much stuff. This little island where I've been storing all of this junk. It's nice and all. It's safe from monsters, but jeez, that's a lot of shulkers. I guess I can just use use this shulker now. This is my new shulker. How do I have stones? Where did I get stone slabs from? How did that even happen? Short, I did. I got it a little bit shorter. I needed it. I haven't had a haircut in months, and it was getting way too long. Once it starts touching below my eyebrows, it starts to really bug me. Not gonna win any fashion contests. That's a thing. But did you see the chest? Oh yes, I did, with the pies. Thank you for the pies. I'm sure I will find some wonderful use for them. Maybe I'll even eat them. IRL, I've never been too much of a fan of pumpkin pie. Something about just pumpkin in general as a taste has never really appealed to me. Sounds good, Al. Yes, please enjoy the new beta. I'll get a few more fixes in before we go for realsies live with it. And maybe I will explore the concept of global wind a la Celeste levels, because I know everybody loves that. All right. Yeah, this could be good of just have like a hallway where we can view the villagers hard at work and make a new song. Maybe I'll make a new song. I haven't done that myself in a while. I probably should. It's good to get the creative juices flowing, you know. Okay, so we need to get some villagers up here. Maybe is that one that Wario made? We'll see, we'll see. Let's go back to track 1 on this. This is the Tunic soundtrack that we're listening to tonight. Really like that game. That game was an experience. You know what? We're just gonna see how this works with the boats. I wonder if maybe the boats can just go on through. They probably can't fit through here. Like, almost certainly not, right? It's just one way to find out. How did the hack go, Short? Making good progress tonight. I don't know if you ended up beating it tonight or anything. No, it's City World is a pretty nice one to kind of, you know, it's an approachable hack as far as I've heard. Okay, so that was a bad idea. That did not work. What else can we do here? Rails are a possibility, but then we have to build the track. Some elevator music. Now we're talking. All right, let's bring the villagers that far at least. See what we can do with that. All right, have a good night. I'll see you, Al. I need to make sure that you really don't want to have to deal with like going up a block when you're doing boat shenanigans with villagers. Yeah, I feel like all the tracks I make for Dabble World so far, it's like for the most part, I feel like they're about 1/3 as long as I would be happy with. But I typically don't want to bother continuing with them because I'm like, you know what? My time would be better spent patching this bug or making this new enemy. And so that's what ends up happening typically. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to get out. There's no way this is going to work, right? Let's just grab a little bit of extra stone here. Okay. Okay. You can't get out. Okay, he's refusing to go any further in. Alright, go through the chains. I know it may surprise you, but you can pass through the chains. Yes! Oh, jeez. You okay, buddy? Could have gone better. Let's try that again. this shulker is giving me some issues. All right, in. No. You go in. Come on. Up. Okay, this is... No, that's not where you go. Trust me. Are you serious? Oh! Jeez, that stings. Oh, all right, progress. Hey, okay. Well, that is one. Need to get him up one more floor. Great. All right, well. Okay, so this is apparently the play. All right. In we go again. All right, stop with the Z fighting. In. Oh. There he goes. He's up. There we go. Okay. Whew. Yay. One. Oh, wait a second. Can I fit in through here? No, okay. All right. Let's get number 2 here. Well, that was smooth. Looks about right. Hey, got it. I guess villagers are still better than shulkers. So that's something we found. The villagers are not actively trying to kill you the entire time. So they get points for that. All right, this is an important step. Portal clipping is... Buffer really early. You can glide across the roof of the block you're clipping through. You can cover better. Interesting. In. Come on. Whoop. Gotcha. Alright, so we can get rid of this. It's all gonna be worth it. Just gotta eyes on the prize. Infinite emeralds. All books, all the time. Buckets of cod. Mountains of cod. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Okay, okay, okay. No, please don't. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get back up here. You should come up here. You should come up here where it's nice. Okay. Alright, that's on me for not having the boat already there. They've never been so eager to get out of the water before. That's the thing. Okay. Alright, there we go. They're in position. 2 peas in a pod. Now there's something else that I've never really bothered with villager trading because it's like such a pain. One other thing you can get with the stone cutter, which we're planning on getting a ton of them for, maybe we're gonna get a ton of them, I don't know. Like getting the stone trade would be really nice because 1 stone, like, boom, there's an emerald. Wouldn't that be nice? The things you can buy from them, they are an easy source of colored terracotta or glazed terracotta or both. It's a bit of a toss-up on which one you're gonna get. 2 out of 3 chance for both of those. And terracotta is a bit annoying to get. It's like one option is you go to a mesa and you just mine it out with haste. A little annoying, but you can get it in good quantities until you run out. With the new renewable clay source in the game, you can take dirt, turn it into mud, use dripstone to dry it into clay, and then bake the clay to get terracotta. That is also a bit of a hassle. Or you can just trade for terracotta. And terracotta is a very good building block. It looks very cool in lots of different builds, and it's got these very nice muted colors. But we're looking at an emerald for 1 block of terracotta, and it caps out at 12. So we'll have to see what we can do there. See, battle or just fly across the screen with the high momentum setup. Oh boy, that would be a scary sight. All right, so we got about a chunk cleared out here. Plan is these guys are gonna have some farmland where they are going to grow wheat, turn into bread, give that bread to each other, and then make a baby. And then that baby is going to get deposited somewhere. So my super amazing plan is have tripwire detect when a baby villager passes through, and use that to increment or decrement a counter. Ooh, I just realized something else I could do. Visualize, if you will, that this is a dropper. So my idea originally was just I manually open the dropper, put 5 junk items in, and then that's it. It's like, all right, now once that's empty, we're done with it. But what if instead, what if the dropper was feeding a neighboring dropper? And basically I just pushed a button 5 times to empty 5 junk items in, and then when this dropper like detected a signal, it pushed one back up. Because that way we suddenly have a redstone. We don't have to like drop an item in and have junk items available. Instead, we're just sending a redstone signal an X number of times saying like, hey, request 3 villagers. Boop, 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 done. And that in turn could be wired up to a control station somewhere in the base where we can control multiple different farms. Now there's an idea. Imagine that. Imagine something like that. We're like, okay, divert bone meal to the I don't know, whatever, to the Crimson Wood sector. We're gonna need more of that for this project, so I want all bone meal going over there. Lever, plume, plume, plume. Actually, that is something else we need here, is like a reasonably powerful bone meal generator. Got to be careful with those though, because they can eat up a lot of server resources, just like CPU RAM kind of stuff. All right, I think we're pretty much done working on this on stream tonight, because I think from here on out it's going to be a lot of me going over blueprints, picking apart how they work, and I feel like that's not going to make for good TV right now. Although learning about the creeper thing was pretty interesting. Who knew? Let's see. Shepherd sells what? Shepherd buys different colored dyes. Let's see. They buy black dye, but I want them to sell it to me. And they don't do that. They only purchase dyes. Dang. You can buy wool. That's not super useful. Yeah, not a whole lot of useful stuff I can buy from a shepherd villager. Toolsmith is one we're gonna need. I'm gonna say 2 toolsmiths. The big thing is that they buy iron, which we could get a lot of iron pretty easily, especially if we get that trade down to 1. We get 4 times the efficiency on that trade. The main thing is we want the pick, the axe, and the shovel, which that's a maybe on the toolsmiths, because toolsmiths only have a 2 of 3 chance of having an axe and a 2 of 3 chance of a shovel. You need both of those, so it's like 50-50 roughly on getting both of them, but I would like him to have both. Definitely has to have the shovel. And then weaponsmith, we should only need 1. Yeah, weaponsmith should be an easy one. It's just, hey, he's got the axe, he's got the sword, he always gets those. Yeah, I guess that's all the traders that we need to set up. It's mostly lots of librarians. But that's going to be a separate part. I think the main thing is we're going to have one area for books and one area for everything else. Probably one line for who we're selling to, and then one line for who we're buying from, which that could be farmers, toolsmiths, clerics, armorers, whatever. So we'll see what we end up doing there. But I got a lot of the wall done at least, and that's looking a lot nicer now. I mean, not super nice, but it's there. There is a wall, so we'll take it. That will be all for tonight's stream. I don't know what we're going to do on Friday. We'll see. Stay tuned. Anybody to jump over to? Not tonight. All quiet on Twitch. Yeah, I guess that's it. Guys, thank you for hanging out. Dabble World's update dropping, I don't know when. I don't know what other features I want, but stay tuned for that as well. Good night, everybody.